Would ya look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, way back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. Sorry I disappeared again. Some stuff came up. Anyways, Lego set arrived and stuff and things. And also I decided to play a game that I've had sitting around for about a year. Possibly more. It was good. Anyways. Lil. Yeah, it's Martel. You know, the person we've been giving Stardust this whole time. This is the reason they've been collecting Stardust. And we currently have 49 out of 50 Stardust. Let me show you where the last one is. Now, I'm only doing, okay, you're supposed to talk to Martel before coming to grab this Stardust, because grabbing it and talking to Martel then causes a little bit of a glitch, which is hilarious. There's a stone in among the herbs. Also, here's a nice treasure of 100G. But by talking to Martel now that we've gotten it, Lil is supposed to, well, okay. Talking to Martel, because of how much Stardust you've collected so far already, Lil's gonna get out of the bed. But because we just went and got the last one, it's gonna play the dialogue as if Lil got out of the bed. I'm pretty sure. I might not, I don't know. Martel. You folks? You were from this village too, Martel? Martel. Now I remember. When I left the village, you were still little. I didn't recognize you. Is she sick? How is she? Yeah, the White Silver Dragoon spirit could fix this problem. Not good, but it should be okay with this Stardust. Now I'm starting. I beg you folks, save Lil from her illness. Ooh, sparkles. See that second exclamation mark and how Dart moves back? Lil's supposed to be getting out of the bed and standing, but it's a glitch. I'm sorry I had to show this. It's quite a famous one, and I love it. I feel refreshed. I feel refreshed like before I got sick. And Martel is supposed to be hugging Lil now. Just telling you what the animation is that's supposed to be playing. Lil. Ma, I cannot breathe. Let's leave them alone. Actually, since it's so close to the beginning of the episode, let me do something. Let's revert the timeline. What? Sorry, I said I'd revert the timeline, so I thought I'd do my intro. I don't know. Fake out with doing the intro over again. Lil. Okay, now let's see the animation play out properly. Martel. You folks? You were from this village too, Martel? Martel. Now I remember. When I left the village, you were still little. I didn't recognize you. Is she sick? How is she? Again, the White Silver Dragoon spirit could solve everything. Not good, but it should be okay with this Stardust. And there's a different line of dialogue if you never collected any Stardust, obviously, where Lil just doesn't get out of bed. Now I'm starting. I beg you folks, save Lil from her illness. sparkly. Hmm? See? Animation! I feel refreshed. I feel refreshed like before I got sick. Lil! Lil. Ma, I can't breathe. He's tugging tight. Let's leave them alone. But we reverted the timeline and fixed everything. Hooray! But see where I like the glitched version better. And also that Lil's walking around. Look, I'm so much better. Yeah, except now we go out here. The last Stardust. Go back. And for some reason Lil's back in bed again. But now Martel here. Are you sure? Thank you very much then. Gave 5 Stardust, the last 5. It reminds me, this one is the 50th Stardust. I made it. I collected all of the Stardust in the world. Martel, make a wish quick. I wish happiness for my daughter. I wish a bright future for my daughter. And yeah, Lil's getting out of bed is much quicker this time because she was already healthy again. Lil, I had a strange dream. There was a woman. She said, "I'll give you happiness." My guessing is it was Charles, because the Stardust was a Wingly plan, and who else would be the grantor of wishes besides Charles? Isn't it strange? I'm already happy now. I got my ma and my... I don't know how there. I got my mom and my baby brother. What? That's happy enough, isn't it? I guess you are right. I can't breathe. Oops, sorry. Thanks to you, not only has Lil found happiness, but I have too. In return for your favor, take this. I feel some special power from this stone. A really special one. It might be useful for your journey. Just take it. Acquired. Vanishing Stone. It is a key item. And if you remember from Ulara, we got a story about how it is. Thanks a million. I won't forget about you ever. I'm pretty sure, as you remember, a mysterious stone from Martel for getting Stardust. Yes. Now we can fight Faust whenever we want to. Am I quite ready for that yet? No. I mean, I have all the equipment I want. I just need a little bit more in terms of level. And actually, no. There is a little bit more equipment I need. But let's talk with the mayor of Rouge now that we've taken care of that. Hasn't changed a bit, huh? No kidding. This village is forgotten. We rarely have visitors from the continent. All we do is fish and sleep, fish and sleep. Practice and sleep, practice and sleep. That's about it. Nothing has changed since Hashel left the village. Say, what's cooking? You came all the way here. Must be something important, huh? Yep. To be honest. To be honest, we are looking for the way to the ancient cities. Ancient cities? What the heck are they? Ancient cities. That's what they are. The dialogue. Although, equally, there's going to be a really good piece of dialogue in today's episode. Those were towns where the long-gone Wingleys lived. Do you know anything about them? Wingleys? What on earth are they? You lost me. You couldn't know. Let me explain. A world crisis? That's a pretty awful thing, then. That's why we are in a hurry. And are there any old ruins around here? Things that humans couldn't make. How about this? There's a stick rising out from the sea. Could it be related? Oh, that thing in the sea, indeed. Humans couldn't have made it. Where is that? Also, it's so stupid they call it a stick. At least call it a spire. It's in the middle of the sea, but you can't get close by boat because there's an awful whirlpool. But you can see it clearly from the cliff top. Well, it suddenly came up, so you wouldn't. Did I miss a line of dialogue? Shall we try? Hope it's the one you folks want to go to. It is Aglis. Personally, my favorite. It's got a stupid mini game to it, but yeah. But then after Aglis is Xenobatos, which most people consider really dumb and stupid, but it's hilarious. It's the Law City, and the robots have continued to uphold laws, even though everyone who's making laws died long ago. It's bureaucracy at its finest, as I've been told. I don't know much about law and bureaucracy things. But see, that is a spire, not a stick. Very clearly a spire. That must be what the mayor was talking about. I remember the line of dialogue that I missed. Oh, never mind. It's this right here. There was no stick 20 years ago when I was here. It's huge and more like a tower than a stick. I would call it a spire, but yeah, a tower works too. The structure could never be made by human technology. Rose, do you know anything about it? You were there once, weren't you? That's right. Rose is one of the Dragoons who liberated humans. I've been drinking the alcohol. Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't had any alcohol in a long time. I don't enjoy alcohol. Don't you remember anything? Charles said the signet spheres are made in the Magic City Aglis, the Death City Mayfield, and the Law City Xenobatos. If I remember correctly, there was only the magical city Aglis in this region of the sea. Charles must have made us come here because she thinks Zieg will go after the signet sphere of Aglis first. Also because it's impossible to get to Xenobatos and Mayfield. Anyways, Rose, a quick question. What the heck is the Law City or whatever they call it? What do you mean? What do they mean? I was thinking about that too. The Crystal Palace was called the Birth City too. The Birth City Crystal Palace was a city where babies were selected to be born. Select babies? Those with weak magic power weren't allowed to be born. That's awful. The Death City Mayfield was where the souls of the dead were sent to an infernal world. Wingleys in the past even had their destination after death decided for them. This is making my nose act up for whatever reason. You want to know anything else? Let's ask about the Forbidden Land. It was the capital of the Wingley world dominated by Melbu Frama, who was the center of politics and the military. That's why it was so badly damaged. That's the reason why it is the Forbidden Land now. Law City Xenobados was the city where Wingley laws were made. Publicly, they claimed it was for justice, but in reality, they were laws to judge other species. Also, trials and executions were carried out in Xenobados. We have to fight the winged executioners as a boss battle later. It's amazing. I can easily imagine what kind of trials they were. Gives me the creeps. Magical City Aglis! It's the city where magic was studied. It is astonishing that even though they had much more magic than now, they still studied it so deeply. It would never happen now. I think it would, Meru. You're just an idiot amongst your species. You are carefree, Meru. And since it briefly touched on, if you try to ask about the Birth City and the Death City, again, even though Rose explained them, she'll say, you are hopeless. So, you really know this stuff. If it is Aglis, how can we approach it? We gotta hurry or Zeeg will get there first. Well, we cannot go by boat. We gotta find some other way. Luckily, somebody was listening to our conversation that actually has power to control such an entrance. Really disappointing it's not another dungeon. It's just an automatic sequence. Mirror Room, the Aglis, the Magic City. What's wrong, Rose? We were being watched by somebody. Yes, except as we learn that somebody has been watching Rose for the past 7,000 years. See the problem? Rose didn't once feel that she was being watched in 7,000 years, but now all of a sudden she knows. Being watched? What's going on? The sea is splitting. Someone called Moses. Let's go. Oh, my nose. Clogging up with each sentence I say. Also, Kongo's not being shown right now because he is forgotten in scenes like this a lot of the time. But yes, somebody called Moses. Not quite the Red Sea, but will do. What is that? The magical city Aglis revealed itself. Hashil, is that what you were looking for? It seems like it. Thank God that it found us. Now we can go in before Zeeg. Let's go. But yeah, it just automatically takes us to Aglis. Like, we don't have to fight through the ocean floor. Which, if I was in charge of a remake, I would definitely make that a dungeon. Mostly because there's a scene in Dragon Quest Swords where you part an ocean of lava, and you have to fight through that as its own separate dungeon, and I love that. Dragon Quest Swords was an amazing game on the Wii, if you've never played it. I mean, you get to use the Wii remote as a sword! Sure, the motion controls are, well, it's the Wii. What do you expect? But yeah, I really love that game. No kidding, you folks are going to put you to sea, aren't you? You're going to go. Don't you know that's what's going on? The sea's split and weird stuff appeared. That's why we are here. You folks are insane! Oh my God, there's a road formed on the bottom of the sea. It's true, if we take a boat, we can walk from midway. Well, there's no time to hesitate. I was just saying that before the dialogue popped up. There's no need to hesitate. Let's go into Aglis. Now, important note, as soon as you go into Aglis, you cannot turn back. The sea closes behind us. But at least we get a scene with all our characters beforehand. I hope I just can get to the save point before this video gets too long. What's going on here? Magic! Somebody's supporting this with magic. Seems we are invited. It's convenient for us. We have no reason to say no. This door is not locked either. Dart, you go ahead and open it. Zeeg will come here to destroy the Signet Sphere. We'll have to finally settle things. So I want you to open the first door. Let's talk to Congo.
Don't be slowpoke. It not like you.
Hello, Miru. I can't believe a person exists with such bitchin' magic power. We are saving Shanna, aren't we? There is no time to hesitate. Open the door at once. So this is the magic power. Albert? We can still go back to Rouge from here, but it is better that we hurry. Indeed. But yeah, I love how Maru says bitchin'. I dislike Maru for a lot of reasons, but equally, okay, she's alright. But the fact that she can fly is so underutilized. And instead of Betos, we get a bit of a funny thing that happens. This is the bottom of the sea. What a great view. It's worth waiting along. Don't forget, we were invited by somebody. Otherwise, this will be the last view we see. You are harsh, Miranda. But it's incredible magic, creating this much space in the water. Also, yes, this is Atlantis, if you hadn't already figured that out. This game's version of Atlantis, which is brilliant. This city originally was not in such a suffocating place. All the Wingley cities used to float in the air, so it was easier to control the creatures below. And that's how it was until we shot them down. With my dad? Yes. Zieg, me, and 5 other Dragoons together. Although we already know the name of Shirley. We heard Belzak in the cutscene. There's Kazaz. Yes, the same as the Black Castle. Black Castle's named after one of the Dragoons. Suville, I want to say. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And Damia. Damia, of course, is the most liked of the originals, even though there's very little information on them. This is just from what I've found when talking with other fans who've played through Legend of Dragoon. 11,000 years passed since then, and now we are here. Being here to protect the Signet Sphere feels strange to me. What's going on?
Sea closed.
What? They don't want us to go back. They are playing hardball with us. And the party is... Yeah, I don't know why I checked. Legend of Dragoon doesn't shift parties as much as Breath of Fire 3. Now, there's clearly not another teleporter there. It was supposed to teleport directly on the next screen, because, look, it even looks the same as where you teleported to down there, but they couldn't figure out how to do it very well. But it almost did it, which is impressive. What's this? Ruff has been in here forever, Ruff. I only know the view and sound in here, Ruff. It doesn't seem to be harmful. It's Ruff. Ruff doesn't want to say anything, but it's a message, so it's Ruff.
Welcome to the 7 heroes fated to be here, and Rose. These thousands of years I have waited were neither as long as an eternity nor as short as a mere twinkle of a star. People who confront their fate with courage.
I forgot the rest. How do you know my name? Whose message is this? Ruff only knows what Ruff hears, Ruff. Ruff doesn't know anything else, Ruff. Are you on Zieg's side? Answer me or I'm gonna mess you up. Mess you up? Ruff has never seen it and doesn't know, Ruff. Show it to Ruff. It should be some rough stuff, Ruff. Hey, Miranda. This baby didn't do anything. Sorry we scared you. Oh, this baby's made by magic. By magic? There wasn't even such technology during the Dragon campaign. You gotta believe this, cause it's right in front of our eyes. But this baby's totally cute. Ruff is cute, then you all are not cute, Ruff. But Rose is exception, Ruff. If you're going to treat me as an exception, why don't you take me to the Signet Sphere? It's your own challenge to go by yourself, Ruff. All is for the sake of the psychedelic bomb and moot. Ruff is going rough. It's rough. Well, we gotta go anyway. I love the characters here. Ruff. I'm trying to remember all of them. Ruff, Spino, Fuey, Lulu. Yeah, there's a whole troop of those creatures. They're all gonna get the same kind of, like, slightly more emotion than a robot voice. Pretty sure it's this pathway we want to take first. Shit, I'm already at the 30-minute mark. This is going to be a long episode. I feared as much. A lot of talking. Also, that reset of the timeline that I did certainly didn't help. Scud Shark and Aqua King. Oops. I didn't mean for that to happen. Now, there's actually a really weird enemy for this dungeon in here. Like, of course, we got a lot of fish enemies, which makes sense. But then there's also just a minotaur. Also, the boss of this area is perfect for an under the sea city area. I'm not going to spoil it. We're not going to get into it this episode, but I'm not going to spoil it. Yes! Sorry, I still love the physical attack barrier because it means I get to grind additions. Oops. Okay, I'm pausing for the rest of this fight. I wonder how many additions I got done in that fight. Six more of that. That's good. At least. Yes, these treasures. Moon Serenade and the magical hat. The magical hat, no hesitation. Well, yes, it's good, but do I want to put it on Dart? I think Miranda deserves the magical hat. Considering I'll be using it on her for most of the game anyways, because, yes, it increases magic points. So Miranda can cast her ultimate spell a lot if I were so inclined to use her in that way. Let's see what we encounter this time, shall we? Anyways, I should have gotten Hashel's addition done enough in that fight to move on to his next one. Ooh, and his Dragoon just leveled up. That's good. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yep. So now it's 5 rings shattering. Let's see how much Maru got in that fight. 7! That's because I messed up the summon 4 gods a couple times. And it just kept casting physical attack barrier. Sorry, I got distracted by my cat for a second. So this is Fewy, I think. Sorry, Phew! We are busy preparing the psychedelic bomb and moot! Phew! Sorry, Phew! It's all in the message by Ruff! Disturbing our work is too rough, Ruff! It's been a while since I last came here. Don't you think you should be nice to me? And tell me more? Ruff! Has nothing to tell you, Ruff. Has something else to do, Ruff. Sorry, phew. We are magic creatures, phew. We have different rules, phew. What are you doing here? Preparing the psychedelic bomb and moot, phew. You can complete it, phew. You can become the source of power, phew. Sorry, phew. He is coming, phew. I have to make it in time, phew. Remember your courage, phew. He? Let's go. They irritate me. But they're so cute, Rose. And we just got... There's a lot of items around Aglis to pick up. And also the ultimate item being the psychedelic bomb. But yeah, my theory is the guy here is actually, the guy who lives in Aglis, is actually behind all the repeatable magic items. Well, especially the magic Sig Stone. Just makes sense. Now, I'm showing this fight off because Hashel's got a new edition, and I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off.
Take that! 5-ring shattering!
Well, I pulled it off. Anyways, back to pausing. Also, 5-ring shattering always makes me think of 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Which one are you again? It's a magic creature again. Don't be mean, Pino. It's just a message, Pino. Give me a break. Is everything like this in here? It's Rose, Pino. You are in the mirror, Rose, Pino. It's the Rose who got friends and is in the mirror, Pino. Stop speaking in riddles. If you have a message, just say it. Don't be mean, Pino. Savin said, Pino. Xenobotos, which governs rightful law, has lost its reason, and Mainfill, which governs over noble death, has been toyed with by devils from the infernal world. This city is no exception. My magic power is deteriorating and cannot prevent the invasion by monsters anymore. The only saving grace is this city's objective is about to be complete. You are the key, and I've been waiting for you for thousands of years. Come before he comes. Savan, as if he knows everything. We will find out. Well, he does have a magic mirror that allows him to see everything, so... You stop me, Cal. I'll introduce myself, Cal. I'm Decal. Welcome to the city of Savan, Cal. You look different from the others. I just roll around, Cal, and comfort Savan's heart, Cal. Who is that person? That's a good question, Cal. But I think, Cal, you should go forward, Cal. Savan's fate will be decided soon, Cal. Savan the same as me? The same Wingly, Cal. And Savan is a Wingly, who has been observing through a mirror for thousands of years, Cal. So you go, Cal. Time is for rolling on to the conclusion, Cal. What is this? The mirror that reflects present has been watching you for forever, Pino, for thousands of years. Watching you rose, Pino. What for? Don't be mean, Pino. Savan is the same as you, Rose, Pino. The same as all of you now, Pino. Savan is over there, Pino. Yeah. It's hard to read Spino's thing without it sounding like I'm saying something else. Such is the way of life, I suppose. But man, this video is getting long. I'm sorry about that. I did not want it to go this long. And since the jelly is a new enemy, I'm showing this fight. It's got, like, no defense. Probably a high magic attack power. Decent. Although that was on Maru, so... really good, actually. Really good attack power. Messed up on the final hit again. Okay, it's just the Scud Shark now, so I'm back to pausing. There's still more items to get. I can throw away some item. More accurately use something. Because I want that last treasure. Oh, and I need to throw something else away before reaching that point. Yes. Here's the Minotaur that I talked about. Why is there a Minotaur? Well, I guess this is supposed to be a labyrinth of sorts. The Minotaur has an ability that can fear the party. Also, I don't know what it's wielding. Looks really weird. That's not good. Not the magical attack barrier, the fact that the Minotaur is still alive. Ouch! That's not where I wanted to go. I'm sorry this video's gone on so long. I need this. The healing rains, I say, are some of the most powerful items in the game. Just because it's like a full heal for the full party. Do I ever end up using them? No. Okay, I wanted to get into one last encounter because we're about to meet Savan. And then there's finally a save point. Let's see how Maru's edition's coming along now. I think she must be very close to finishing off Hammer Spin. Only 5 more attempts on that. Well, 5 more successful attempts on that. But yes, here we are.
The time has come. The foreseen evil is approaching. But my wish is now hereby accomplished after an eternity.
Oh, there's also Uck amongst the magic creatures.
I am Savan. I am a wingly, fated to wait. The signet sphere you are looking for is safe. It is protected by Last Kraken.
You know everything?
I know that there is no time left as well.
Who are you? What are you going to do? No. What are you going to make us do?
I survived the Dragon campaign and continued studying magic to reconstruct a wingly world. Yes, even making myself ageless and immortal. However, the world outside the mirror hasn't required me. The world of winglies is no longer desired. I, an immortal body with no purpose, 4,000 years of solitude deprived me of everything, even the significance of life and the meaning of death. But 7,000 years ago, I was saved by Rose. I found the meaning of life in the black monster in the mirror.
Monster in the mirror! It says it right there! I can't help it!
Rose, who now is confronting her fate. I restarted my study for Rose, and its crystallization is this psychedelic bomb and moot. We will stop the murderous deeds of Zeke, who continues the plan of the Creator by using the attacking spell, the psychedelic bomb, and with moot, we will completely seal the moon that never sets.
That is the answer to the riddle. No wonder it takes several thousand years.
Moot will be completed soon. But in order to activate the psychedelic bomb, I need the courage of all of you.
Our courage?
It seems that my courage alone is not enough. The psychedelic bomb didn't work. I guess I don't have any courage.
That's not true. You have courage, Savan. Yes, you have been fighting alone for thousands of years. But now we are here with you. Yes, our intention is the same.
You will have to endure your own challenge, and we will pour the courage that is born from them into the psychedelic bomb and activate it.
This voice is hurting my tongue for whatever reason. I just have to say that.
When you are ready, come to me.
There is no time for hesitation. Mostly because I want to get that save point.
Are you ready?
Yes, we are. Let me tell you, lots of the world's magic was created here.
But the newborn magic is a mere hunk of materials. Without heart, the real power cannot be employed. But we have brave people who can remain just and have the heart to bring completion to the ultimate magic. Please ignite the psychedelic bomb with your courage. Now proceed to the Chamber of Challenges.
Go, go, Power Rangers. Right? That's a thing. Hey, this is a scene about the Power Rangers or something. I don't know. Yeah, you have to answer a bunch of questions right. If that wasn't clear, this is the question moment. But of course, Dart doesn't go to his platform because...
You are the last. Please be here with me until then.
At last, we're starting.
No, this will be the end of my role. My fate of waiting as well.
Anyways, this looks like a good place to end off for today's episode.
So, this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying, have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are.
Bye-bye now.